Good afternoon, brothers and sisters. I hope everybody's well. Now, when I started this YouTube carry on, I made a promise to myself. I made a promise that I was going to be different. And by different, in comparison to most people on YouTube, that difference comes in form of honesty, openness, vulnerability, right? So, I'm Danny and I'm an addict. I've been an addict since I was about 18-year-old, and I've took a whole range and consortium of drugs, both illegal and prescription, on a daily basis for, say, best part of 20 years. I had a little handful of days off when I was in jail, purely because there was nothing on the wing, not through choice. Then I got myself into recovery. Day before New Year's Eve, threw the towel in, surrendered. Through drugs taking me to that deep, dark hole so many times. So, first few months of recovery, I have to admit, were absolutely amazing. You know, I had that honeymoon period, the pink fluffy cloud, as everyone calls it. Oh, I was there. I was right in the thick of it. I had a little sort of relapse, if you like, and then got back to the programme, you know. But feeling myself falling off this cloud, the connection I was losing, because I wasn't trying hard enough. You know, I didn't have to try it first. It felt good, it felt easy. But then the disease starts manifesting itself in other ways, using other avenues, other formats of, you know, other configurations of things. That's how it works. Now, I was going to jail one night last week, so I said to myself, right, I'm going to have a couple of days off the fellowship. I'm not going to bother with my sponsor and, you know, connecting with other addicts and all this stuff that's necessary, super important, should be at the forefront of recovery. You know, I thought, I'm not going to bother with all this stuff. I'm going to let me run the game, because I'm a wido, Anna, and I know what I'm doing. And I'm Danny, knee divvy, blah, 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 right? So it only took a couple of days, really, before I was going away. Night before I was going away, I had a beer around. Opportunity presented itself for me to smoke some green. And I thought, I want some of that green. And I have to be honest, when I first smoked that pass of the joint, it felt amazing. You know, the psychoactivity through the roof. You know, all this, I had access to all the relevant information that I needed. Everything was mint, you know. Been stoned, you know, been high as a kite. I thought, this is great. The conversations was better, the food was better, the movie was better, the sex was better, the sleep was better. I thought, wow, I'm back. Weed's amazing. Aye. Woke up the next morning before court, and all I could think about was hard drugs. So all I could think about was hard drugs, because that is how my biology works, that's how my chemistry works, that's how they combine together, and that's how my disease works. That's how it works. All I could think about was hard drugs. So instead of ringing my sponsor, and instead of connecting with other addicts like I should have done, I thought, I've got this. Battled and battled for days, not reaching out, having this storm inside waiting to explode, right? Funeral on Monday, my pal's dad's funeral. Done the wise thing, got myself the hell out of there after the service. Because I got a podcast with Fighting Trolls as well in the afternoon. So then, Tuesday came, Wednesday, midweek, another funeral, my pal's funeral, proper boyo, right? Well-loved lad. One of them type of funerals where they block all the street off and that. And might I add, one of the best send-offs I can ever remember being at. It was like home team had just scored the winning goal at the FA Cup. Like, that's literally how much noise there was. That's the buzz that was there. It was a proper celebration. It was mint. God rest his soul. He will be sadly missed. Thought I'll go to the club for a few pints. Just have a couple, I said to myself, because I'm a wido, aren't I? And I've got this, yeah? Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, right into Sunday morning, not a wink of sleep. Spent fortunes and fortunes taking a range of drugs. Lost it. Absolutely lost it. And only came back down to earth, really, yesterday. I had to go to a meeting and share about it, you know, because I'm an addict. I'm Danny, and I'm an addict. And I've took some gear in my time. And I've been gone for, like I say, 20-odd years. And, you know, it's a funny thing, because the more people are around us telling us, oh, you've done well, you know, you've come a long way, you've made progress, and yada, 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 and all that stuff. That stuff just enables my disease to run riot. What I really needed was my sponsor giving us a roasting last night, which I needed. I needed that. I know I needed it. More so, I needed my pal today saying to us, I hope you are granted the best bed in heaven right next to your dad, because that is the only fucking way you are heading, and that's the only thing you're going to get off your higher power, behaving like this. And I was like, wow, I needed that. You know, I needed that. So, you know, there's some honesty for you. And I'm fully aware that it wasn't necessary to share this with the entirety of the YouTube community. I know that. But you see, I often feel like I stand out like a raisin in a bowl of rice, because there's far too many fakers talking shite on YouTube, aggravating the life out of each other, pretending that they're something they're not, false promises, exaggerated claims, and so on. So I'm Danny. I'm an addict, and this is my journey. You know, I'm back on the wagon. I know what I need to do, and I'm going to do it. I think we'll leave it at that. Thank you for listening, people. Ta-ra for now.